Let's welcome the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency, Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, the National Chairman of the Renewed Hope Initiative and the convener of this remarkable event. Your Excellencies, while we remain upstanding, I crave your indulgence. Let's take the national anthem. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please be seated, Your Excellencies. The First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and National Chairman, Renewed Hope Initiative, Her Excellency, Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, would like to acknowledge your presence, Your Excellency. The wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the National Vice Chairman, Renewed Hope Initiative, Her Excellency, Hajia Nana Shetima. We acknowledge your presence, ma'am. The wife of the Speaker, House of Representatives, Hajia Fatima Tajuddin Abbas. You're welcome, ma'am. We would like to recognize the wife of the Deputy Senate President, Her Excellency, Hajia Leila Barrow. You're welcome, ma'am. We also have here, Your Excellencies, members of the National Assembly who are present here. We would like to recognize the Chairman, Senate Committee on Agricultural Institutions and Colleges, Senator Simon Bako Lalong. Okay, he's not here yet. We would like to recognize the Chairman, Senate Committee on Production, Services and Rural Development, Senator Salihu Mustafa. Thank you for joining us, sir. Please, a round of applause for him. We'd also like to recognize the Chairman, House Committee on Production Services, Honorable Bello Kauje. You're welcome, sir. Also here, Your Excellencies, Chairman, House Committee on Agricultural Institutions and Colleges, Honorable Akim Adeyemi. You're welcome, Honorable. We'd like to humbly recognize the presence of wives of all the distinguished members of the National Assembly who are present here. You're highly welcome to this event. Please, a round of applause for all the wives of the National Assembly members who are present here. And we'd like to recognize, Your Excellencies, the chairperson of the Governor's Wives Forum, and who is also the First Lady of Kwara State, Her Excellency Ambassador Dr. Olufolake Abdulrazak is here. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd also like to recognize, with your kind permission, Your Excellencies, all the Renewed Hope Initiative coordinators who are state governors' wives present here, first ladies of their respective states. We have in our midst Her Excellency Hajia Lami Finteri, First Lady of Adamawa State. You're welcome. Please let's appreciate the RHI coordinators. They're doing so well. We have the First Lady Designate for Akwa Ibom State, Her Excellency Mrs. Helen Obareke. Please, a round of applause for her. Thank you. We also have the First Lady of Borno State, Her Excellency Dr. Falmata Zulum. Thank you very much. First Lady of Cross River State, Her Excellency Mrs. Ehunwan Otu. Please, a round of applause for her. We also have the First Lady of Ebonyi State, Her Excellency Mrs. Uzoamaka Mary Ogbonna Unwufuri. Thank you for joining us. We have here the First Lady of Gombe State, Her Excellency Hajia Asmao Inua Yaya. Thank you for being here. We have the First Lady of Imo State, Your Excellencies, Her Excellency Barrister Choma Uzodimma. She's not here at the moment. We'd like to recognize the presence of the First Lady of Kaduna State, Her Excellency Hajia Hafsat Uba Sani. Thank you for joining us. And we also have the First Lady of Katsina State, Her Excellency Hajia Zulaiha Diko Rada. Thank you for joining us. We have the First Lady of Kogi State, Her Excellency Hajia Rashida Yahaya Bello. She's not here. Okay, we have a representative. Oh, I beg your pardon. That was the former wife. That was the former, I just called the name, but we have the Mrs. Ododo. You're highly welcome. My apologies. My apologies. That's the wife of the Kogi State Governor. My apologies. And we would like to recognize the First Lady of Lagos State, Her Excellency Dr. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. Thank you for being here, ma'am. We have the First Lady of Niger State, Her Excellency Fatima Mohamed Bago. Thank you for being here. The First Lady of Ogun State, Her Excellency Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun. Please, a round of applause for her. Thank you. And we have the First Lady of Osun State, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Titilola Adeleke. We'd like to warmly recognize the First Lady of Oyo State, Her Excellency Engineer Mrs. Tamuno Minini Makinde. I had to be scolded for that name. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And then we'd also like to recognize the First Lady of Zamfara State, Her Excellency Hajia Huraya Lawal. Thank you for being here, ma'am. And let's not forget the RHI State Coordinator for Benue State, Honorable Scholastica Tengu Benso. She's here with us. Thank you so much for the work you're doing. Also, the RHI Coordinator for the FCT, Dr. Adedayo Benjamins Lani. Thank you so much for being here. We have Her Excellency Mrs. Kafayat Oyeola. She's the former First Lady of Osun State. We warmly recognize your presence. I'll continue with the protocol list, Your Excellencies, with your kind permission. We want to warmly recognize the Honorable Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Aliyu Sabi Abdullahi CON. Thank you so much. Well done for driving the food security initiative. We want to warmly recognize the presence of wives of honor. Finalists, please, a round of applause for all our finalists who have done fantastically well across the states, and which is why we're gathered here. We acknowledge the presence of Friends of Renewed Hope Initiative, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you know we're gathered here for a very special occasion, talking about the Renewed Hope Agricultural Food Security Initiative Drive, where the announcement of the winner of the Every Home a Garden will be announced today. And we want to give all the kudos and the credit to the #1 farmer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our mother, who is leading the initiative, Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who believes in sustainable agricultural practice, ensuring that food products when you plant. All right, without further ado, I'd like to humbly call on the podium, the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shatima, who is also the National Vice Chairman of the Renewed Hope Initiative, to come and welcome us with her address. Please, a round of applause for her. Thank you.
Please be seated. Thank you so very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency.
This Mr. Oluremi Tinubu for this laudable initiative.
I am challenged by the pronouncement of the First Lady that every woman must have a garden at ABUJA.
As hoped, many homes now have a garden, blossoming in used tires, bags, cans, and other available spaces. It was indeed a stiff competition, and a tough call awaits members of the Renewed Hope Initiative, who are not only saddled with vetting entries from the 36 states and the FCT, but also with visiting some of the farms for on-site inspections.
She's looking into a particular message that you can feed yourself, then later on to share it with your neighbor. So they have done us proud, even for them to to be part of this wonderful project.
For most of them, they are first-time farmers, and that is the beauty of it all. And they were so creative, and then you could see some of the things that they use. One would never have thought that somebody could use an old tire, and then some of them use sacks, and what they presented was amazing.
So I was really impressed to see how well the women did. It's amazing what you can do in your own home, no matter what size you have. Some people planted in small containers, some people planted in the ground. Some people, the variety of vegetables that were grown are quite impressive, and also the spirit of, I guess, neighborliness, sharing afterward was also something that was evident, and it's going to be very hard to pick a winner.
3 entries have been shortlisted. Today, one of them will take the cake as the winner of the competition.
The garden has to be in your home, and you are not selling, and you should give to your neighbors. So, and that is why we're able to pick our winner today. And we are really glad, and you can see it's justifiable. And the way we did the selection, which was quite fair, you also saw, so it's not somebody saying, oh, pick this and that. We all gave a score, and it's what we tallied that we came up with.
But beyond the Every Home a Garden Competition 1.0, what is the future for home gardening in Nigeria?
We don't see that as a one-off. We rather see it as an opportunity to expand. Because right now you all agree that yes, the food security challenge we are facing is precarious, and we are learning a lot. One of the things is that every home, for example, represents a secure location as much as possible. So when you have some small farming taking place there, whatever is produced there, you know is secure. So when you encourage that and you are having millions of Nigerians having that, I think we're contributing to sustainable food security. So as a ministry, we are not just, this is not a one-off. We see this as an opportunity, and we are taking this opportunity hands-on. We are going to make sure it's institutionalized. We are mainstreaming it into our operations.
with their enthusiasm and acclaimed legend for multiplying whatever they are given. Women are indeed on top of this one, running with the vision of their First Lady. Thus, it is hard to say another hope is renewed in the area of food security in Nigeria.
Your Excellencies, I think that deserves another round of applause talking about the Renewed Hope Initiative, and let this spur a revolution for women to go back to their gardens beyond this competition. We must grow what we eat. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, with your kind permission, I'd like to recognize some state governors' wives who are present here with us. We have in our midst Her Excellency Hajia Zainab Nasser Idris, the First Lady of KB State. Please, a round of applause for her. We also have Her Excellency, the First Lady of Ekiti State, Professor Mrs. Oluremi Oyebanjo. We also like to warmly recognize the First Lady of Delta State, Her Excellency Deaconess Mrs. Obovori Tobore. And I'm made to understand that the First Lady of Sokoto State is here with us. We'd like to warmly recognize Her Excellency Hajia Fatima Ahmed. A round of applause for her. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, I'd like to kindly ask that we know the names of the 20 finalists across the states. 20 states sent in finalists across their states. So we have the list of that. With your kind permission, Your Excellency, we'd like to just go through the names so we know the strong women who are driving this initiative. We'd like to recognize the presence of Ifoma Kalu from Enugu State, Ronke Okunsoya from Ekiti State, Mary Jane Iheanyi DK from Imo State. Okay. We'd also like to recognize Hadiza Giwa from Jigawa State. These are finalists, across the 20 states. Atika Ahmed, representing Kano State. Now, these people are not necessarily from that state, but they participated in this state I'm calling. Aminu Ibrahim Turare from Katsina State. Yazama Yarima Gadzama, Kaduna State. Khadija Mohammed Kola, KB State. Veronica Kidafa Mbaya, Borno State. Mrs. Suni Ododo, Kwara State. Nwankwo Adeze Glory, Lagos State. Tade Wemimo, Ondo State. Sofiat Okpeyemi Adelagon, Osun State. Toyin Edeki, Ogun State. Olukemi Fadekemi, Oyo State. Mary Akman, Plateau State. Please, a round of applause for all these finalists. One of them will be announced the winner today. So I may have called it, you don't know. And Your Excellency, not just the women, we saw a video trending, even the men too. We saw the special advisor to the president on information and strategy. He's also a farmer journalist. He's growing vegetables, Mr. Bayo Onanuga. It's been trending on social media, so it's a wake-up call. We should all go back to our gardens, or rather, create one behind in our homes. Your Excellency, it's time for goodwill messages. I'd like to welcome to the podium the Executive Secretary and CEO, National Agricultural Development Fund, Mohammed Ibrahim, for his goodwill message. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Chairperson of the Renewed Hope Initiative, Senator Mrs. Bola apologies, Oluremi Tinubu, Mommy. All right. The Vice Chairman of the Renewed Hope Initiative and wife of the Vice President, Hajia Nana Shatima, wives of governors from the various states, and chairpersons of the and coordinators of the Renewed Hope Initiative, the Honorable Minister of State for Agriculture, Senator Dr. Aliyu Sabi Abdullahi, members of the National Assembly, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to stand on all existing protocol. Thank you. It is an honor to join you today to celebrate the winners of the Every Home a Garden competition. This remarkable initiative, hosted under the visionary Renewed Hope Initiative, is a testament to the transformative power of women in agriculture and the role of innovative approaches in ensuring food security for our country. Your Excellency, the Renewed Hope Initiative is a bold and inspiring program that highlights the incredible impact women can have in ensuring food security and sustainability. By empowering women to turn their gardens into thriving food sources, this initiative underscores the importance of small-scale farming in building resilience and self-reliance. To our winners, our possible winner and participants, you are the embodiment of creativity and determination. Beyond food production, gardening is a therapeutic activity that enhances mental well-being and fosters a deeper connection to nature. Your efforts showcase the incredible potential of home gardening to nourish both body and mind. We are equally committed within the agricultural sector to initiatives that empower women and marginalized groups through our sector. In recognition of today's remarkable achievement, and in addition to all that the Renewed Hope Initiative has done for these participants, on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, and his counterpart, Senator Abdullahi Sabi Aliyu, I am pleased to announce a further grant support of 5 million naira to the winner and another 500,000 naira to each of the 19 participants from. Thank you. This support is from our Women in Agriculture Support Initiative. This is our own way of celebrating your dedication and encouraging even greater participation in innovation through agriculture. As we honor today's winner, I urge everyone here to embrace the values this competition promotes. Agriculture begins at home, and together we can transform our homes, communities, and nation into productive spaces that reflect resilience and innovation. Your Excellency, thank you very much for your unwavering belief in the potential of Nigerian women and for championing initiatives that create tangible impacts. Your leadership continues to inspire confidence and hope for a sustainable future in our country. Congratulations to all the participants and the winner. Together we can build a future where every home is not only a garden, but a beacon of possibility. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Executive Secretary and CEO, National Agricultural Development Fund, Mr. Mohammed Ibrahim. Thank you for giving that support to RHI. Please, a round of applause for NAD Fund. Your Excellencies, of course, you know that the present administration drive for Renewed Hope agenda in line with Renewed Hope Initiative, food security tops the chart. So please, let's call on the Honorable Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Sabi Abdullahi, CON, for his remarks.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our very amiable, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, Chairperson, Renewed Hope Initiative, an initiative that is already renewing hope and bringing smiles to households in Nigeria. The wife of the Vice President, our dear sister, Hajia Nana Shetima, the wives of the Speaker, House of Representatives, Deputy Senate President, Your Excellencies, First Ladies of various states here present, and Chairperson of the Renewed Hope, or coordinators of the Renewed Hope Initiative. Let me also, Your Excellency, with your permission, recognize our constituency, our common constituency, the National Assembly. Our very amiable chairman, the Senate Committee on Agric Production Services, Senator Mustafa Saliu is here, and is here with his twin brothers, Honorable Bello Kaoje and Honorable Adeyemi, who are all chairmen of various committees on agriculture in the House. And with your permission also, let me recognize your tag teams, those who have always stood by you, wives of the honorable ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria who are here present in their numbers. And of course, my big brother, Senator Abubakar Kyari, is not here, but of course, his spouse is here. And let me also say that I'm here with a very large contingent from Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. This is in recognition of the fact that this project today is signposting a very great milestone. And I know, like we have said in the documentary, we came prepared to tell you how we intend to take over coming next year by the grace of God. Your Excellency, let me say I'm indeed both honored and privileged to address you today at this Renewed Hope Initiative Agriculture and Food Security Program under your able leadership. This event specifically speaks to celebrate the transformative Every Home a Garden program, where the winner is to be announced. The Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security is happy to partner with our visionary and amiable First Lady, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, on this very laudable program. I would like to note that the Agricultural Support Program has 5 components: the Women Agricultural Support Program, Youth Agric Support Program, Every Home a Garden, Young Farmers Club, and Human Capital Development across all of these 4 programs, so that we are building capacity as we are also transforming our families. These components, led by Her Excellency, in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, aim to build a resilient, sustainable, and inclusive agricultural sector in Nigeria. As we gather today, I am proud to reflect on the success of the Every Home a Garden program. It has not only encouraged citizens, especially women, to embrace home gardening, but it has also contributed to healthier lifestyle, reduced household food insecurity, and strengthened community ties, as one of the core objectives is to encourage sharing among neighbors. This initiative definitely aligns perfectly with Mr. President's Renewed Hope agenda of improving food availability and promoting nutritional security nationwide. Today's celebration marks an exciting moment as the winner of the Every Home a Garden competition is announced. This competition recognizes creativity, excellence, commitment to sustainable garden practice, and household self-sufficiency. I am delighted to celebrate with the winner as the winner is eventually announced, and I hope this will inspire more Nigerians to engage in home gardening as part of the bouquet of solutions to food insecurity and improved livelihood. On our part, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security remains committed to supporting these initiatives. We will continue to leverage the expertise of our various systems, the research institutes, colleges, and just like you heard earlier, the National Agricultural Development Fund is already fully on board. And we hope with our reinvigorated extension services, all those who will be participating will definitely get guidance as they operate on their gardens in their homes. Furthermore, let me also say that we're in the process of preparing the 2025 annual budget proposal, and we have definitely mainstreamed all of these projects, and next year, like Your Excellency have already indicated, you are signing off with this, and I want to guarantee you we are flying high with where you stop by the grace of God. To ensure that we properly mainstream and institutionalize, we have adopted National Urban Agriculture Program as the pillar under which all of these programs will be implemented in the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. With continued collaboration of all stakeholders, I'm confident these initiatives, amongst many others, will contribute to a prosperous, food-secure Nigeria in alignment with the renewed hope agenda of our dear President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. In conclusion, let me, Your Excellency, once again extend my heartfelt congratulations to you for this remarkable feat, and to congratulate you for the leadership in paving the path towards ensuring the success of this project. Through your unwavering commitment and forward-thinking vision, you have ignited a nationwide movement that will contribute to eliminating household hunger, improving household nutrition. I know you are very passionate about gastronomy, and I want to tell you that we are taking this very, very seriously. You are what you eat. That has always been your mantra, and I believe Nigerians, through this program, will learn to eat healthy. Our National Urban Agric Cultural Program will institutionalize the gains of these programs starting from 2025. With this, Your Excellency, I want to thank you, and thank you very much for inspiring us. And we in the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, with your permission, I would like the team I came here with, a team of directors, chief executives of the Research Council. Please, can you stand up for recognition? We have here Director Extension, Director Nutrition, the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria, and all the other people that will be anchoring, the desk officers from the ministry that will be anchoring on this program. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for giving us this very fantastic platform and opportunity to showcase what is possible in Nigerian agriculture. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much, the Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Sabi Abdullahi CON. Thank you. Please, let's appreciate him for the good work they're doing, driving the present administration drive for food security. Your Excellencies, I'd like to warmly recognize the presence of Her Excellency, the First Lady of Plateau State, Mrs. Helen Muftwang. I'm told she's here. Thank you for joining us. And the moment has come, Your Excellencies, where we get to hear from our #1 farmer, a woman, our mother, who is driving sustainable agricultural practice and leading by example, ensuring that every woman participates and is pushing the food security drive. Please, Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON.
Seated. The wife of the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shetima, wife of the Speaker, House of Representatives, Hajia Fatima Tajuddin Abbas, wife of the Deputy Senate President, Hajia Leila Barau, members of the National Assembly here present. I'll start with the Chairman, Senate Committee on Production, Services and Rural Development, Senator Saliu Mustafa. Thank you to see all our colleagues here. It's really heartwarming. Chairman, House Committee on Production and Services, Honorable Bello Kaoje. Thank you for coming. Chairman, House Committee on Agricultural Institutions and Colleges, Honorable Prince Akim Adeyemi. Good to see you. Wives of the National Assembly members here present, the chairperson of Governors' Wives Forum. They said they are Governors' Spouses Forum. Excellency Ambassador Dr. Olufolake Abdulrazak, and other First Ladies of State and the RHI coordinators that are here. I know they've done a lot of recognition, which just to beat time. I welcome you all and I thank you for all the great support you are given. Honorable Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Aliu Sabi Abdullahi, CON, wives of honorable ministers here present, the wives of service chiefs that are here. I know DIPOA is here, headed by Mrs. Ogogo Musa, and Mrs. Egbetokun, I think she's here. You know, we greet you. And my love to Mrs. Lagbaja, I still spoke to her today. And the Executive Secretary, CEO of National Agricultural Development Fund, Mr. Mohammed Abu Ibrahim, Director General of Miriam Babangida National Center for Women Development, Dr. Asabe Vilita Bashiri, and members of the National Council for Women's Societies here present, finalists from the participating states, friends of the Renewed Hope Initiative, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and delight for you all to join me today as we announce the winner of the Renewed Hope Initiative, #Every Home a Garden competition, which was launched on the 25th October 2023. The idea of this competition was to encourage women to grow healthy food at home, to feed their families, and share with their neighbors. This is in line with the food security drive of the administration of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. I'm glad to see that this competition has created a positive awareness in home gardening for women across the country. I commend all our first-time women farmers for their passion and dedication to ensuring food security for their families and neighbors. I say well done. In reviewing the entries, members of the RHI Governing Board sat down to thoroughly select the best 3 winners. Delegations headed by the wife of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the wife of the Deputy Senate President, and the wife of the Chief of Staff traveled to Borno, FCT, and Sokoto to inspect the gardens before selecting the overall winner. So what I thought they would have shown on the screen, the 3 winners, I think they did. Did you all see the 3 winners? Okay, good. So as we have just seen in the documentary, so we were all very impressed with the quality of entries, making it hard to choose a winner. As we have promised, the winner of the #Every Home a Garden competition will be going home today with a sum of 20 million naira. And we have additional 5 million also, which I will announce. And in addition, RHI Governing Board has graciously approved the sum of 1 million naira to the finalists from each state who submitted entries to RHI office. I have also been informed that the state first ladies and RHI coordinators will be given an additional 1 million naira to the people who submitted entries in their state. As you have heard from the Executive Secretary of National Agricultural Development Fund, NADFund, Mr. Mohammed Abu Ibrahim, who has, are you no doctor? Okay, maybe you should go and get doctor. Who has graciously announced an additional 5 million naira to the winner and 500,000 naira each to the other 19 entries submitted, making it a total of 25 million to the winner and 2,500,000 naira each to the other contestants. We appreciate NADFund for this support. We have done our part, and due to the success of this initiative, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security has decided to adopt the Every Home a Garden program. The modality of running, thank you, the modality of running the program nationwide, as you heard earlier, has been communicated to you by the Honorable Minister. So at a later date, and he came to brief us at our meeting, you remember, but I'm still going to talk to that when I finish my speech. I thank the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, CON, and the Honorable Minister of State, Senator Aliu Sabi Abdullahi, CON, and their team for this collaboration. Finally, I think I should talk about the monies for all the state first ladies, because you can see budget is going to come up. You have not accessed money for all your programs. And once you don't do that, you won't be able to run the programs. So the earlier you start, if not, the money is going back to Federation account. So I'm not touching the money from Ministry of Agric. I've already ceded it to you to do the work. So the nation is depending on you to do most of the work, and I think it's quite laudable. Government is trying to make sure that everybody is, all hands are on deck to move this nation forward. Finally, after careful deliberations, with gratitude to God, I am happy to announce, I know that's what you are all waiting for, that the winner of the Renewed Hope Initiative, #Every Home a Garden competition, is Mrs. Veronica Kidafa Mbaya from Borno State. Congratulations to our winner. Congratulations. So to all Nigerian women who participated, thank you for being part of this project. You are all winners. I encourage you to continue with the spirit of home gardening and urge other women to embrace the practice. To all our state first ladies, RHI coordinators, I say thank you. This would not have been possible without your support. Let us keep planting, nurturing our gardens to ensure that there is enough healthy food on our tables and enough for our neighbors. I wish you all safe journey to your respective destinations. Happy holidays. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. So please, it's time for the presentation of the check to the winner. Let's have Mrs. Veronica. Mrs. Veronica. Yes. Mrs. Veronica, please come forward. Congratulations. All right, congratulations, Mrs. Veronica. Congratulations. And Your Excellency will also have Let's have the wife of Borno State Governor. All right, let's also have, Your Excellency, let's have the Honorable Minister of State, and also, okay, great. Let's have the Chairman Senate Committee on Agricultural Institutions. And also House of Reps, the Chairman House Committee, and Nat Front, please. Let's have Senator Bakola along this way, sir. Please, let's have the wife of the Speaker, House of Reps, and also wife of the Deputy Senate President, and also the First Lady of Kwara State. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. Okay, Nat Fund has a presentation, Your Excellency. He got carried away with the bigger money. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellencies. Let's have NatFund do their presentation. Additional 5 million naira to the winner. It is the birth of something new in Nigeria, a dream coming true. Congratulations. Let's have members, the team from Borno. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you, distinguished senators and chairman House committees. Thank you. This is the winning team from Borno. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Can we have the rest of the photograph after the event? We're going to have more photograph, please. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Congratulations to our winner. Your Excellencies, of course, we have come to the end of today's event, unveiling the winner of Every Home a Garden. Let this dream resonate in our hearts, and let's ensure that we do the needful. Let us grow what we eat. And with your kind permission, Your Excellencies, I'd like to crave your indulgence. Let's be upstanding for the national anthem. Your Excellency, Ma, let's be upstanding for the national anthem. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.